So wonderful. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to our Forex morning call. It's a new month. It's the last trading day of this week. It's calendar week 26, but it's a new trading month. It's July, summer month, July. And I want to welcome you to this wonderful and lovely new trading month. I hope you had a great and successful trading month of June. And if not, then you should go into your own analysis. Why? Where are the mistakes? Something like this. Or you decide to get a mentor who can lead you a little bit faster to your own success. Where you will find some, that's up to you. I guess there are a lot of people outside there that can teach you for successful trading. I want to welcome you on Traders Yard. I want to welcome you on Zoom. And of course, here on YouTube also, Aurel, good morning, Mladen, Jens, good morning, and my lovely traders here on Traders Yard, on Zoom, Mihai and Tess, wonderful, good morning. Alexandro, good morning here too. So before we start, I have to show you, as always, the risk disclaimer. You are responsible for your own trading. Okay, so what's on the top? On what's on the schedule for today. Yeah, Japanese announcements are out already. What we do expect today is at 11 o'clock, something from the European Monetary Union at 11 o'clock. And of course, at 4 o'clock this afternoon, the ISM Manufacturing PMI Index. This is what we expect today. Dori, good morning. Happy summer, happy new month, of course. So you see, we are kind of free of any interesting news. Okay, so what's the top news this morning? Let's have a look. Oil is going down. Then we had interesting things about Australian dollar and New Zealand dollar. We will see very soon in the chart right now. So you see Australian dollar still lower. And yeah, that's really, really interesting. Okay, so let's see what we can do in our charts. And as always, you want to start with the DAX 40 and in 15 minutes. So you see we had yesterday a wonderful trend, I guess, close to 400 pips. Isaac, good morning. Frank, good morning. Petya, good morning. And Ute also good morning here on YouTube. Okay, so actually we have two trades open. So why is it? So look at the chart. That's the DAX 40 in 15 minutes. So yesterday we went out here with a lovely profit. And this morning we had this specific situation. We have this uptrend here. I need my drawing program. Can show you. So by the way, if you have people around you, they are interested in structured trading, in logical trading, in a kind of calm trading. And if you have traders around you, they are looking for interesting strategy. Share this YouTube channel if you want, because there's a button in the right corner. You can subscribe this channel, by the way, and then you don't have to ask me every day, where is the recording? Guys, this is live on YouTube, and everything what is live on YouTube, you will find afterwards in the YouTube channel, also as a recording directly afterwards. So check the DowHow account, and then maybe there is a button for live streaming, and there you will find the recordings. Okay, so if you subscribe the channel, normally you should get an email or a kind of notification that you can check the recording or something like this. So and I would be honored if you share this new English channel. It's completely different from the German account. There is a new English account. The same, guys, is available for Instagram. Instagram, I opened exactly and only for the English speaking community a new Instagram account. It's DowHow Trading. No space, no point, nothing like this, just DowHow Trading. Yeah, and they will find a lot of interesting content, kind of reels, quick stories, 2 times a week, very interesting pictures. You can learn something. And if you have people around you, so feel free to spread and to recommend this channel if you think it's a good thing. If not, everything is fine. Okay, so index, you see, I have 2 trades open right now. So why is it? First of all, that's the long, because we are in a long position here. And we have still this long trend. And here we are in the second trend arm. Therefore, I open a position on the way up. The current stop loss is at the last 0.3. Because now we are also in a second trend arm of a new downtrend. And therefore, I opened a short also. So, and the short, there is the stop loss also at the last 0.3. Let's see which trend will continue finally. Okay, so we want to talk about most important markets for us. And, you know, I trade normally in 4-hourly charts. Why is this interesting? The time frame, you know, I taught you this in the morning briefing show from Admirals very, very often, and I will not stop doing this in my own Forex morning call. Time does not exist at all. The proof that you can measure it on your watch is not a proof that time exists at all, because Albert Einstein proved it with his own experiments. The time is relative, and everything what is relative does not exist in an ultimate way. Otherwise, you would have not different feelings about if you enjoy a lovely moment, a lovely vacation, and if you compare it to the time where you're sitting maybe on the chair of the dentist, you know, this 5 minutes, it's kind of feeling of hours. Yeah, but if you have a wonderful moment, wonderful time with lovely friends, and you say, oh, why is time going so by so quickly? You see, time does not exist at all. And the exchange, it's the same. There is no time frame. There is no time in the order book, because exchange and trading is not interesting about time. There's just volume and price. What you do with those informations about volume and price, it's just up to you. It's just in a trader's mind. So therefore, time frame is only interesting if you work with a strategy where you need a specific time frame. But the time frame is in the first place responsible that you can stick to the rules and that you never miss a signal, because the first rule or the first or the biggest law in trading is the law of probabilities, which means you should make sure that you don't miss a signal. So is your own chosen time frame too small and you miss too many signals, your trading success is based on coincidence. And with coincidence, you will never make money on the long run. This is why you should choose the perfect time frame for you. There is no perfect time frame at all. It's a perfect time frame for you, where you can manage, where you can see your signals, never miss a signal, and where you can make a proper trade management. That's the most important point. So therefore, I trade in 4-hourly chart, because in 4-hourly chart, I can make sure that I don't miss signals. And as you know, let me show you, because I promised you to show you the account. Oh, not this one. Let me show you the account, that you know what I'm talking about. So, as you know, we started in 2021, and you see the loss is almost 60%. So why was it? I told you this very often. But when I changed and went back to my own strategy and to my own signal, and this was happening last year in December the 1st, then you see, look at this one. That's the growth. That's 182%. And you see, that's the curve. When you never miss a signal, when you can make a proper trade management, when you can stick to the rules, when you follow the law of logic in trading, you must make money on a long run, because that's the result of the law of probabilities. And this is the best proof of it. So this is why you should choose the perfect time frame for you. Don't listen to people on YouTube or and when people switch to the time frames and check the weekly chart and a daily chart and then the 4-hourly chart and the hourly chart, that does not work. Only analysts work in this way, but not a real trader. A real trader, which is working a real account and which is interesting to make money, will never miss and mix the time frames, because it's not logically. This is what you should realize in your own trading. So therefore, find the perfect time frame for yourself. So I chose, and I work in 4-hourly chart, because I can make sure that I'm on my screen or on my phone every 4 hours. I prepare the markets, I prepare my signals, and I guess the only time or the only candle I miss is one candle in the middle of the night at 3 o'clock. I checked the last one at 11 in the evening, PM, and the first one at 7 a.m. So I missed one candle, and this I can handle for my own trades. Okay, let's come to DAX 40. And as I mentioned very often, it's still a downtrend. You see, it's still a downtrend. The one, this corrective uptrend is broken already. So you see why trend following is the wonderful, wonderful thing, if you can handle your emotions. Then we have Dow Jones. So in Dow Jones, we have also this wonderful trend upwards. And in case you opened a trade, as I mentioned here at the point 2, and maybe you trailed your stop loss into the profit, then you are out with a small profit. But actually, the trend is going down. So what we did, or what I did, I opened a short position yesterday or the days before at the last point 2. And when I saw the trend continuation, I trailed my hard stop into the profit, and I went out yesterday with a small profit. So, but now I must realize, oh, it seems that the trend will continue. So therefore, I have in Dow Jones 4-hourly chart a pending order on the short side, but also on the upper side, because in the long trend, I'm in the third trend arm. And also now in the downtrend, I'm also in the third trend arm. So I don't know which trend will continue. So it's not my job as a real trader to analyze. It's not my job to interpret. It's not my job to predict. I'm a price follower. I'm a trend follower. So what can I follow? What you see, not what you predict. You cannot follow what you predict, because the hit quote of what you predict is about 50%. So for example, I have a little bit cloudy this morning. So when I left my home this morning, I was thinking, should I take my car or should I take my bicycle? So I was predicting, and I was thinking about, okay, it could be rain. So should I take the car or the bicycle? I took my bicycle because I want to do something for me, for my environment. So because it was not raining yet, so I come to my office, dry, not raining. So could it be rain for the rest of the day? What's the prediction? 50-50, because yes, it could or it could not. So who cares? So in a zero-sum game, ladies and gentlemen, you will never make money with a 50-50 chance. You only can make money in a zero-sum game, which trading is indeed, with a mathematic edge. So trend following has a hit quote of over 40%. And the DowHow strategy that you have a trend continuation from the second to the third trend arm has 70%. So this is a mathematic edge, but only if you stick to the rules all the time. And not only if you have time, because the market is not interesting about your time. You have to follow the rules of the market, and not the market has to follow your opinions or maybe your predictions or whatever you think about trading. So Bitcoin. By the way, the uptrend is broken. The downtrend is still valid. Actually, we can do nothing for the moment. Gold. Yeah, great. Did you thought this? Did you think this? Were you expecting this about gold, or did you have an opinion? Come on, let me know. Type in the chat boxes. Did you expect that gold is going down? Yes or no? Type in the chat box here on Zoom and Traders Yard and YouTube. Did you personally expect that gold is going down? Yes or no? What do you think? Yes or no? Did you expect that gold is going down? What's your opinions? What were your expectations? Because I got a lot of messages. Oh, gold must be go down, up and up and up to $2,000. Okay, however, you will see. So now we are going down. And I guess we'll reach the point of control very soon. So Uti, thanks for your honesty. Tess, no opinion. I love you. That's really cool. That's the best situation ever if you don't have an opinion about everything in trading. Just follow. Okay, the uptrend is broken with this candle, with this current candle. This uptrend will be broken, except we turn around and we will have a balanced candle. Then, of course, not. And the long at the short is also going down for the moment. Okay, so and Euro USD. In Euro USD, be careful. We have two trends. The long, oh sorry, the short is in its second trend arm. There was no trend continuation yet. Therefore, I have a pending order stop sell on the way down. Also, I must realize there is an uptrend. And in this uptrend, I'm also in the second trend arm. And therefore, I have a pending order stop buy on the way up. Because maybe I have a little bit more probabilities on the long side, because the point of control is up at 113.20. So therefore, it's a bit more probabilities on the upside. But look at this one. Based on the fact that we have this price level for a couple of days, the market built up the volume at this price level at 105.28. If the price will remain around this level, then it could be possible, that the point of control switch to this lower side. And then we have a much more deeper fair price. That has no impact to the trend, but you should know it, because if the trend is if the point of control is switching down, then we have much more space to the short side, because actually the market says the price is cheap. We are a little bit in the cheap zone, and the fair price is at 113. It's almost 1,000 pips higher. But if the price is swifting down, then it's a different situation, because then the price can much more go in deeper. So care about this and keep an eye on it. Lucas, wonderful. Good morning. What kind of volume indicator you use? This is a special, you will not find it on MetaTrader. It's market profile. It's market profile. And I developed it by myself, respectively by one of my colleagues. And this is in English. This is MetaTrader. This is volume profile. Yeah, I can give you the link. And here is the link on YouTube also. You can click on it. It's not free of charge, by the way, because it was very expensive to develop this one. But it's 199 euros. So, and it's a free, it's a lifetime version, by the way. Okay, so let's come to my running trades. I hope you are with me. Okay. So let's see, Aussie JPY. Lovely, right? We have big pressure on Aussie this morning because the board announced that they will rise the next hike about 50 pips, 50 points again. So normally Aussie should be rising up, but Aussie is going down. What happens in the market? Who cares? Just follow the price and follow the trend. And as we mentioned, we were still in this second trend arm for this downtrend. That was the second trend arm here. So, and now I said, open a trade. Be careful with the long. And you see, it was a good idea that we trailed the stop loss into the stop into the profit for the long, but also be preparing for short. So actually now we can delete this stop buy order. Yeah, and now we reach the last point too with the last candle, and that means I trail the stop loss into the profit. Now I'm safe. Now the market can do whatever they want. If we see a trend continuation, it's cool. If the price is going up again, we can make a re-entry. Yeah, and by the way, be careful. The long is still valid as long as we don't have a close below the last 0.3. Yeah. Then the price can turn around at every time. Then you should be a part of the long also. Okay. The indicator is available for MetaTrader 4 and 5, and of course in every time frame. It's just a market profile because Lucas, you should realize that you trade prices and nothing else in market. You just only trade the price. And therefore, it's always interesting, where are you? So it's like you go to the grocery and you have a special offer for your lovely products, or you know, oh, it's out of the season. The vegetables are very expensive for the moment. So then normally you don't buy it. And sometimes, you know, okay, it's not too cheap, but it's not that expensive. It's a normal price and you will buy it. And by the way, we trade prices in the market. Whatever you trade, it's always the price. You don't trade the product. Be careful with this. Therefore, it's a cool thing if you know where are you. It could be responsible for your kind of trade management and what we can a bit expect where the price is going to. And by the way, in Aussie JPY, the point of control is quite far on the lower side. CAT JPY. We are out here. Why? You see, I trailed the stop loss into the profit and it was a good thing. And now we have a new downtrend, which means it comes back to the watch list. Euro Aussie, yes, it's cool. That's cool. Yeah, because we were in the fourth trend arm here, in the fourth trend arm. And you know, we tried it very often. That was the last time. And now it looks like that maybe we see finally a trend continuation. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So I trailed the hard stop into the profit. Everything is fine. Just let it go. Euro pound. I opened it again. Why? The rules. Still the rules. We are in the fourth trend arm. That's my target. I have to protect my money, but don't miss the signal. Maybe we see a trend continuation. Next one, Euro JPY. Yes, now the downtrend is going on. So stop loss is in profit. Everything is fine. We cannot lose money. Just let it go. Maybe we can pyramid. Let's see how deep the next correction is going. Maybe we can pyramid because the point of control is quiet. Where is it? Here we go. So because the point of control, look at this one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Point of control is so deep, 128. Oh my gosh. Listen, guys, this will be happen. If this will be happen, oh my gosh, that's around 1,220 pips. Oh my gosh. If this will happen, I hope you will trust me finally that we are really, really cool with our trading ideas. So I just deleted because MetaTrader 5 is not that stable because it needs a lot of power. So next one is Euro New Zealand dollar. Yes. Yeah. I love it. 1,610 pips with 2 positions. In heaven's sake, I love it. So now we are on the 7th trend arm. Oh my gosh. Did you expect this? I don't. To be honest, I don't. I was hoping, yes. But my emotions never influence my trading style. This is, don't forget, guys, we are people. We are human beings. We have emotions. If people tell you outside there, you should delete your emotions in trading, yeah, or you should turn off your emotions in trading, that's stupid. You are not a robot. You are a lovely human being. So what you can do is control your emotions in trading. Yeah. Yes. And of course, I wasn't expecting this, but now I'm really fucking happy because now we see a trend continuation and now I can trail maybe if you see a close above the last point too, then we can trail the hard stop, but we are fine. Just let it go. Let's see what happens next. Hello, Chris. Maybe this could be a one for you. Very welcome. Very welcome. I'm happy that you are here in my show. I hope we see each other more often. Every morning, Monday to Friday. Okay. So what happens here? Oh my gosh. What happens here? Is it a big loss? No, it's not. Why? What happened here? Look, I opened the trade because here, the red one. Look, this is the red one. We are in the 2nd trend arm, a long running correction. I must be prepared in case that the trend will continue. But also we have a long position here, a long trend here. And we were also in the 3rd trend arm here. So I was prepared for both sides. So what happens now? Yes, so the trend was going down a bit. I was in. Stop loss was above the last 0.3 here. But now I can see, oh my gosh, that's a trend candle against my position. So now I trail the hard stop closer. Yeah, closer. Okay, this will make a little bit bigger loss. But you know, this is always, I calculate my money for the worst case. I don't care because I calculated my money that I always free, that I can control my emotions. Yeah. I'm not happy. It was stupid to assume that you can be happy that you have a loss. That's idiotic, you know. Okay, but this kind of being annoyed, it's more annoying, yeah, will never influence and will never affect my trading style. I trail my hard stop and I don't care. You know why? I have a long position also, because it was in the 3rd trend arm. So I have a long position also. And that means I trail the hard stop with a long position for the last 0.3. And this is my worst case scenario. Okay. Pound Canadian dollar. Yes. We are here in the 2nd trend on the green one. I open a position on the way up. Stop loss is below the last 0.3. Actually, there was no reason to trail the stop, but there is still a stop sell order because we are here in the fourth trend arm for a possible short. Pound JPY. I love it. I love it. Sometimes you get rewarded by the market. If you follow the price and if you follow the rules, that's really lovely. And this is how you can make money in the long run. So what happens here? Yeah, we reached the 0.2. What we can do, we can make the trade safe. Trail the stop loss in profit, everything is fine. And by the way, in this currency, the point of control is also quite far on the lower side. And now imagine, yeah, we may do this. We can imagine, but this imagination should never influence your price or your trading behavior. So imagine all Japanese pairs go back to the point of control and you are part of it. This will boost your account. I swear to God. Let's see what we can do with this. We do it together. So British pound dollar. Yeah, we have two positions open, long and short. Let's see which one will continue. By the way, for the long, there is a trend candle against me. We should trail the hard stop to this candle and then cut the possible loss. Kiwi cat, cool. There's no trend continuation yet, but the stop loss is in profit. Nothing to do. And pound dollar, no, sorry, dollar JPY. You see why I used to say trail the stop into the profit, because you can make a re-entry all the time. And you see no loss, but you have the next chance to make money. Yeah. So in this case, if you said, no, I went out here and I have a bigger profit, yeah, be happy. But maybe I'm not sure if you can repeat it the next time. So I used to make my trade safe and give the market the chance to give me what I deserve. So it was not a loss. And this is my preferred and my previous and my most important thing to protect my money. Okay, guys, I don't want to take your time too much because I guess you want to follow Theo, my successor of the Morning Briefing show. Okay, I want to say thank you. Thank you for following me here. Thanks for following the rules. I hope I can be a good mentor for you in this free education service. If you want to go deeper, don't forget there is an online course on my homepage. You can grab that, you come quicker to your success, or you can come to my DowHow family. Then you can trade with me for the rest of the day, around the clock, almost around the clock. Now I wish you a lovely trading day, a lovely weekend, and I hope we see each other next Monday again, 8 o'clock, right before the markets open. Have courage and be kind all the time. And may the force of the logic be with you. See you on Monday.